Another YouTube shorty video, The Choice of Change. Stay tuned. In today's YouTube shorty video, I want to talk about the choice of change. Change can be very difficult for most of us, can't it? We get set in our ways, set in our life, set in our routines, and we don't want to change anything. We're comfortable and we like things just the way they are. And some circumstances, you can't even imagine making certain changes. It's like impossible. You say, well, I could never do that. Well, I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. It's all about making the choice. Different things come up throughout our lives, different opportunities, maybe just different wants or desires. And we hold ourselves back and don't do them because we don't want the change. In my opinion, and through my own experiences, I have learned that change can be very good. In fact, it's usually better than the way it was before. We tend to run away from change instead of running towards it. And I think that's just kind of human nature. Sometimes things happen in our life that we don't get a choice in. It just happened and we have to deal with it. And somehow, some way, we always adjust and we get by, don't we? But on the other hand, there are things in life that we can choose the change, and we can choose to accept it or not accept it. Life can be an adventure in that way. Dave and I made a big change in our lives about 8 years ago. And in an upcoming video, I will be talking about that change, everything that was involved, how it turned out, how it was meant to be, and how it was one of the scariest yet best decisions we ever made. Have you ever made a decision in your life and it was your choice that you could change something, but you didn't have to? It was one of those type of situations. Did you ever choose to take that leap of faith and just go for it? Did it turn out okay for you? I would love to know in the comments section, because this type of discussion can encourage others and give us all the courage to make a change, a big change in our lives. I just wanted to plant that little seed, give you some food for thought before my video comes out about the big change Dave and I had made 8 years ago. Well, that's all I have for this YouTube shorty, but I do have an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip is on fear. And the Bible tells us to fear not, because the Lord your God is with you. It also tells us God did not give us a spirit of fear. Well, I spent many years in fear, especially when it came to making a change of any kind. And until I had the courage to do something so far out of the norm, so far out of anything I could imagine, I would have never known how listening to that inner voice could be one of the best decisions I ever made for myself. And instead of all the scary and fearful and sad things that I thought it would bring, it was just the opposite. It brought peace and joy and happiness and opened up a whole new world to Dave and I. I'm excited to share this with you all in an upcoming video that I hope to get out soon. at least within weeks. And this is all about a change that we chose to make. We didn't have to make. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.